18 WJTS News, I'm Charlotte Olson. Pending drug dealing cases were set to be resolved this week for 4 individuals who were arrested as part of a drug raid known as Operation Double Trouble. Operation Double Trouble was executed in June of last year and was the second raid completed as a joint effort between the Dubois County Prosecutor's Office and the Dubois County Sheriff's Department. In total, 18 individuals were served with arrest warrants in 2 rounds of arrests for drug dealing charges in Dubois and Spencer counties. This past Tuesday, 34-year-old Jared Bird of Jasper entered a plea agreement in which he agreed to plead guilty to dealing in a narcotic drug as a level 4 felony. The agreement calls for Bird's sentence to be lifted to the discretion of the court. However, it will be capped at 8 years executed at the Indiana Department of Correction. On Wednesday, 58-year-old Jeffrey Freed of Linton was sentenced in accordance with a plea agreement that he entered into on February the 2nd. Under that agreement, Freed pled guilty to dealing in methamphetamine as a level 4 felony. The agreement called for him to be sentenced to 10 years executed at the Indiana Department of Correction. Also on Wednesday, 27-year-old Matthew Cronin of Tell City was set to be sentenced in accordance with the plea agreement that he also entered into on February the 2nd. Under his agreement, Cronin pled guilty to dealing in methamphetamine as a level 5 felony. The agreement called for him to be sentenced to 4 years executed at the Indiana Department of Correction. However, Cronin failed to appear at Wednesday's hearing and a warrant has been issued for his arrest. Anyone with information regarding the whereabouts of Matthew Cronin should contact the Dubois County Sheriff's Department. Finally, the case against 26-year-old Gavin Modice of Celestine was also resolved on Wednesday. He entered into a plea agreement that day which called for him to plead guilty to dealing in a Schedule II controlled substance as well as a level 5 felony, as well as possession of paraphernalia as a Class A misdemeanor and possession of marijuana as a Class B misdemeanor in a case stemming from his items found in his possession on the date of his arrest on June the 4th. The plea agreement called for the sentence to be left to the discretion of Judge McConnell. In Modice's case, the Dubois County Prosecutor's Office requested that the judge impose a sentence of 4 years executed at the Indiana Department of Correction on the dealing case. Given Mr. Modice's history and the facts of the case, this is why the prosecutors wanted that sentencing. The prosecutor's office asked that the court merely impose a fine and court costs in Modice's paraphernalia and marijuana case. The Dubois County Probation Department recommended that the court sentence Modice to serve a total sentence of 4 years on both cases, with sentence being served on a combination of work release, level 1 adult day reporting, and supervised probation. McConnell, however, chose to sentence Modice to a more lenient sentence of 1 year on level 1 adult day reporting, followed by 1 year of supervised probation in his dealing case. In the paraphernalia and marijuana case, McConnell chose to sentence Modice to 1 year of supervised probation consecutive to his dealing case. Thus far, 14 of the 17 Dubois County Operation Double Trouble cases have been resolved, resulting in sentences totaling 69 years with 40 years of jail time. Jasper officers arrested a Spencer County woman and summoned another in court after receiving a tip about a vehicle possibly transporting drugs Thursday afternoon. Police received the tip and say that the van was last seen on Leopold Street in Jasper. They located the vehicle speeding southbound on US 231 at about 2:30 yesterday and made a traffic stop near 12th Street, and during the investigation located drugs and paraphernalia. Police charged 45-year-old Tina Summers of Dale with possession of synthetic cannabinoid, possession of a Schedule II controlled substance, possession of paraphernalia, and possession of a legend drug. She was booked into the Dubois County Security Center. Also, 30-year-old Leah Gentry of Dale was cited into court for possession of a cannabinoid and possession of paraphernalia. Wednesday night, the Southeast Dubois County School Board agreed to enter into a contract with an over $3,000 with Sellersburg-based 5-Star Technology Solutions, who serves the purpose of managing network services by evaluating technology already in place at K-12 institutions. This service is valuable to a more fluid way of teaching with technology as the company strives to apply changes to reduce disruptions from network delays. Southeast Dubois principals on hand collectively agreed that partnering up with this 5-star would benefit teachers in the schools they already administer. Southeast DuBois Superintendent Rick Allen provides insight on the significance of going into the contract with the 5-star technology.
We're very excited about that. We're going to bring in 5-stars experts to help provide some professional development after we build a strategic plan of what's working, what's not working with our engagement. We have some teachers that are way right on engagement with our kids, and the technology is working great. We have some that are still slow to come to it. So we're going to do a lot of training. We're going to look at what we're doing, why we're doing it. Our students are coming to the building as digital natives, so we have to be ready for them and find a way for them to learn.
Allen says the district wants to move forward with their technology, which includes having teachers continue to stay up to date with their implementation of technology use and conducting their lessons by receiving professional development. With the incorporation of 5-star teachers will have access to a network of online professional development portals that will help them keep track of their learning from on-site trainings, online courses, and webinars that the company offers. Officers with the Jasper Citywide Water Department say that the department will begin its annual spring hydrant flushing next Monday. Flushing will last for several weeks and take place from 7 a.m. until 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. The utility says that during flushing, water will be safe for human and pet consumption. However, discretion should be used when doing laundry. Of course, if a customer should notice colored water, the department advises, as always, that they run the cold water tap until it clears. If you have any questions or concerns, call the Jasper Citywide Water Department at 812-482-5252. Make sure to keep it right here, because up next we'll take a look at your weather.